Hey everybody, this is Greg with You're the Dad Gaming. Today we are going to talk about the big fish tank. You might be asking yourself, why is he talking about the big fish tank? Well, I did cover some of this in my fishing video, and I'll put a link to the description down below. But I wanted to cover some new things that I discovered about the big fish tank, some things that I thought were interesting, and maybe other people would. Of course, obviously you can put a fish in there. And then the one thing that I showed you was if you get these stickers, so the semi-transparent sticker you can build on your furniture workbench. You can stick those to the outside and add a fish to it. And it looks like that fish is in the tank sort of until you get on the end. Then you can obviously see that it's not in it. But here's one of the more interesting things that I noticed. So let me take my shark out so you can really see this. Get up above it, and this may get patched. I think it might be a bug, but it might not be a bug. They may have intended it to do this way. And I'm going to And yes, now there are sheep in my fish tank. So the water would normally kill them, but obviously the fish tank is not really filled with water. If you've ever seen any of the other animals get in the water, they will die unless it's a crocodile. I guess technically I could throw some crocodiles in it to make it, as many as I want. But I will say that there is nothing covering this. So I'll show you that I can just jump in here with them. And that means they can get out too. So if you want to keep any animals in there, you may want to try to figure out how to stack things on top of this to keep them in there. So let's go take a look at this one. I've got another one over here set up. Let's get that right there so I can get up here. And here's a little dad joke for you. How do you make a seahorse? You take one horse and you add some sea to it. So now I've got some seahorses. Not in the game, but now I've got some seahorses. And what's kind of cool about this is you can kind of make your own little zoo, although they'll all be an aquarium zoo because you got fish tanks and you got animals inside. I haven't thrown a bigger animal in there like an elephant or a giraffe, so I guess you could test that out, but I have a feeling they would probably just walk out of it. The smaller animals like pigs, sheep, chickens, and horses seem to fit well. You could probably get a couple with no problem, maybe three. But here's something even more interesting. I saw somebody else do this, and this is what gave me the idea for this video. So this is something else that you can do. You can actually make a saltpeter farm, and you could take it even a step further and probably hook up an auto aging machine. But you put the fish tank itself is considered a storage device. So you can go inside, attach an absorber inside of it. So when the chicken poop, it collects, and you can see that that's what's collecting is the chicken feces. And then it craft connects to an aging facility, which you can set to auto create saltpeter. And then let's see, he's got two in there. So there you go. It's going to keep doing it. And you could take this a step further and auto collect that, into a chest. So it can just continuously do this. This might work as a farming method. I guess if you set up enough of these that it would work. This is kind of the same method as just having them in a box on some conveyor belts, but it seems to work this way too. And you get the funny chicken in the sea reference. So it's kind of humorous. It's kind of cool. It's maybe a different way to collect feces in the game. I know a lot of people struggle with that. So you may want to give that a try and see if this works better for you. The only exception is you can't put a fish inside the tank if you do this method, because you want to leave that spot open for the actual chickens to poop and get that feces collected. All right, well, that's all I've got for this video. Let me know what you think of this. Some of this is strange and weird, I know, but there's a lot of strange and weird things about this game. There's little humorous jokes here and there. I added my own little dad joke with the seahorse, but there's some pretty cool things in this game. Drop us a comment on what you thought about this, or if you've ever experimented with the fish tanks, and if you found something else cool about it, let us know. And as always, thanks for watching.